and good morning, boys and girls, cats and dogs, children of all ages. It is that time again. It is Factorio time. I'm okay. YouTube wants to know what I think of the live streaming on YouTube. It's good. It's okay. I'd like to make some dollar bills, but it's good. I like it. It's okay. Hello and welcome. Let's get the hell out of the... Man, that's the one thing I can't stand about the plane. Is that at nighttime it's so dark. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, hello and welcome to... Excuse me. My big yawns. No, not my mega yawns. My mega mods. Mega mods campaign. So, as always, thank you to our sponsors who make this show happen and are possible. Man, I'm not sure where we want to start today, to be perfectly honest. We should probably just pick an ore and knock it out. We're already doing Crotinium, and we're doing Bob's Onium. We have a Rubitite. This is not my favorite way of doing it anymore, but it'll continue to work. And we've got some other materials, right? We have Saphirite, but really we just turn Saphirite into stuff. We have Jobolite. Is there any reason to do any of these things? Sorting. So Saphirite is a bunch of iron. I mean, it's so-so. The Jobolite sorting would actually be okay. So maybe we ignore it. Maybe we ignore it. Instead, we pick something else. What's my list? No, my list doesn't exist right now. I think I have a text file that I was keeping. That is not it. So organized this morning. Yeah, I don't see my text file. Oh, good. Still waking up. Darn it. Alright, we'll fly over the base and we'll see what looks like it's hurting. Maybe we'll just build a system today. We haven't built a system in a long time. Oh, we could work on the gold. Spheric acid looks good. Our diamonds and stuff look good. This just got a big delivery, so that'll be nice. We actually need to start getting rid of this. Is it zinc? Yeah, we should probably... Alright, let's update our list. Zinc. At the very least, we can get it out of the way. We actually have a metric ton of these. Why are these not? Let's put in a real, like, a slow exit. Oh yeah, that'll slowly work its way out, right? There we go. I'll slowly empty that. Uranium looks good. How's this bobmonium looking? These mines down here. We still got some that aren't doing the things. Oh man, it's already hot in here. I need to turn the fan on. I'm just gonna call some large area mining drills Mark IV. Boom. Come to me. I have to have some, right? I've made a bunch. Hey, good morning, Streaky. My toasting brother. How are you this morning? Hopefully you are doing well. I Robots, bring me the magic. Bring it to... Oh, I guess I probably have a bunch of Mark 3s, actually, don't I? I don't probably have a bunch of Mark 4s. Bring me the magic stuff. Let's not accidentally pause while I do things. So I was sitting here trying to wake up, trying to get my act together, and there's just all these noises making all kinds of like beeps and bops and boops and biggity boos. It was absolutely crazy. Well, not bad. Like I said, it's just I'm one of those guys who's like really, especially now. I'm way noise sensitive. What are you? You're Mark 3s. Be gone, Mark 3s. Welcome to the land of Mark 4s. Alright. How many more Mark 3s we have? We have 12 Mark 3s? Are these not the same? What? Oh, those are Mark 4. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, take that out. Put this down here. There. Make them all. Alright, excellent. We're going to get the rest of this Bob mowing him out of here. Whoop. I love this plane. This plane mod is a good idea. I have to thank Neil House for showing him to me. Also kind of like the new graphics for some things. Like the solder definitely is better. Alright. Is science re-backed up? We can start sciencing again. This poor iron. So I don't see any red science. Oh, okay, because it comes down this way. Green science is not backed up. What's going on with green science? Is it on a... Okay, it's on a pause. Boop. Somehow that got turned around. That's awkward. Okay, fixed. I'm getting in my jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Anyway, just all these noises. Like my phone started chirping. The Twitter started chirping. I've started hearing this weird noise that I thought was a Discord chirp. And it's just making all this weird noise. And I'm just like, I don't know where all these things are making noise at. Oh, I know what we're going to do. I remember. We are going to get to build something. Sweet. We're going to build multi-layered circuit boards. And electronic processing boards. Because we happen to have gold and copper right here. So all we need is fiberglass boards, which are right here. No, right here. Boop. So we take fiberglass boards and we put them up here. And then we can make all of those boards that we need for days, right? Simple. Alright, so this is currently a yellow belt. Gross. You can be a yellow belt from here to here past me. But for right now, boop, you're a red belt. So I'd like to... Well, do I really want it right here? You know what? F it. We probably don't need that many. Why are some of these not working? So this makes glass Is it because these are done? So they're not actually doing anything? Okay, that's fair. Alright. Alright, so can these be made in the little boxes? Do I have any little boxes? I have 23 little boxes. Shit, yeah. Let's see. They can. Sweet. So if we went like this, and it's 2, 2, and 1, so we could probably do a long reach stack inserter. Is that less power than... Alright, so an express exerter while active is 150 kilowatts. Where a stack inserter when active is 132. So it's actually still better to use this express inserter. And we just need a regular inserter. No, not you. Not like that. Like this. Alright, so there's our 2. And then we need shit in. And now we need an arm out. How do we want to do arms out? Like we put it on the side. We could have it angle back out. I don't hate the angle idea. Let's pull up our bigger, fancier thingamabobs. Who's it, what's it? Alright, if we pick up 2 above and we drop off like that. That seems okay, right? So what, we skip over from here to here somewhere and then... Oh, jeez. Just make one. I feel like a heathen right there. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty gross. I really am tempted to get one of those things that say you can't run on belts. Normally I would not even think of it, but I don't know why. I'm starting to think about it a little bit. Wait, we have 2. Alright. Alright, what's the speed on these bad Mojomas? 15 seconds at times 4, so 15 divided by 4. That's some mass. Calculator! 15 divided by 4. That's a weird number. 3.75 seconds. That is weird. Also, this belt cannot support what we're trying to do. To be fair, though, I don't think this belt will be able to support it either, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so now what do we need if we're going to build the other ones? Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There it is. Alright. So to go from there to there, we need multi-layer circuit boards. Done. Basic electronic components. That should be on the bus. Transistors should be on the bus. Integrated circuits should be on the bus. CPUs. I don't know if CPUs are on the bus. No. But all three of these lines are on the bus. Right now. Is this line... that line doesn't do anything. Do we? Where else do we have CPUs at? Are we making them for... Are the robots flying them around? Where are the CPUs? They're definitely needed down here, right? Here we go. Yeah, they're going into... The robots are dealing with it. Okay. So robots are CPUs. And they're not that far away. Alright, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to just turn it right around, make a loop. It looks like they can go into the green chests to make these guys. Wow, look at all those bits. Alright, so 1. Basic electronic circuits. What's the numbers in these things? 4 integrated electronics. Alright, so... Integrated electronics. One, two, three. We'll fly over. Alright, yeah, we need... This thing's got 6 inputs. Should we just bop for these? Like, do we need to make that many? Let's see if the robots... If the robots wants to make them. And fly them around. Robots, you wanna... Let's go one more over. We should probably put a cap on this. You know what? Screw it. It's not the world's biggest chest. 30,000. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Alright. So what do you think? Square it up? Or, yeah. Alright, where do we want our... Well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just figure out the spacing. Alright. The power goes to here, so this is the furthest over it can go. Alright, how many of those do we need? Actually, are we making these too? If we're not, we should be considering it. Alright. We're making these guys. So let's make this 100, make this 100, make this 200, make this 400, make this 100, and make this 400, I guess. That seems insane. What do we want? Like 1,000 of these? Alright, and these guys are gonna make, again, one every 3.5 seconds. So we don't need to go like super crazy. This can copy to here, but not to these. Okay, good. The robots did pick them up. Bloop. 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 That's probably plenty. Don't you think? Let's see. I want to make these passive provider chests, these slightly larger ones, for some of these situations. One, two, three, four. Also, I'm curious, do these... No, they have the same number of requests. Okay. They just can hold more. That seems okay. So how many do we have now? I can't tell. Not a ton, but we needed them for something. What was it we needed them for? Some of the angels stuff? Alright, well we definitely needed them for this. So we can make chemical plants 4 now, I believe, right? We have our gears. We don't have pipe, but we can make pipe very easily. Why am I running? Oh, so dumb. Yeah, that looks good. This must have been set up for some sort of spacing. Oh, in case I want to double these. Yeah, I don't think that's necessary anymore. Oh, we got all these speed modules too. Let's go grab some speed modules. Or raw speed. Morning, red lights. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. I don't actually know how that song goes at all. Not one bit. What if we do this? If we do this with all of these, does it go absolutely bonkers? Yeah, that looks good. So what are we constantly waiting on for these? The solder? Can we ramp up solder? Is there... First of all, let's not drive away from our thing. What is solder? And is there a way to make it in the Angels out in the wilderness faster? Tin, copper, and silver. We have silver, we have copper. Do we have tin ingots? I don't think we do. We have a shit ton of tin though. Also, what's going on with these? Why aren't you busy like making all sorts of robots? Robot frame Mark 2s. Why are robot frame Mark 2s not? What's your guys' problem? You're out of battery? No. You have a bunch. There's a ton of robot frame Mark 2s right here. I don't understand. Oh, this is full. Because you've gotten all of these out of the chest. Okay. Well then, these don't need to be wired up anymore. I'll take a couple stacks of these though, while they're conveniently located. Come here, plane. Yeah. All right. So that's running again. Excellent. And the game comes to a screeching halt because I jumped in my plane and I'm flying around. So we have. This is tin coming in, right? Which means we have to have tin plate. Oh, maybe not. Tin's coming from this. So it's over here. Yeah, this is not hooked up onto the network right now. I mean, we do have it though. We could put it to the network using the robots. You can make like a baby train stop right here. It's like one big loop, like. What would it? It would be so confusing right here, though. Alright, give me a teardrop. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can get away with it. Can we cheat it? That's quick and dirty, right? And then we grab one of these. And those things I think are all getting made. Oh no, it says not. That sucks. I thought we'd put those in the network. I think we're gonna make that 1,000. And I think instead of this being, those are just gonna make it a requester chest. This needs to be renamed LTN P. What is this called? This like or SAF West or main base. But she needs to just get out of here in general, but whatever. Did I make one of these? I feel like I did. There it is. I was correct, I did. Alright. And this needs to be turned into a provider, which I don't have. So let's put 10,000 up here. It should not take the computer very long to do. And these I think are flying over to here. Yeah. Fine. There's so much of some of this crap. Alright, so now if we were to look at the bus. So we now have 10 being requested. We know we have copper bars. Or provided, sorry, provided. We know we have copper bars. We know we have 10. Oh man, we got all this stone up here that needs... that can be sent to bye-bye. Oh man, we gotta get this aluminum moved too. I really wish there's a way that you could like send everything to like a storage dump. Like make those chests into providers. Speed these up. This got a limit on it, right? Yeah. Should keep that full. No. On the plus side, they should be at the end of the line. Waiting for me. the turds back away. Oh, you make the... Never mind. You make these. Alright. That looks good. That looks real good. This one's done. Yeah, we need to get processing facilities for all these. Especially this lead. Because this is going to fill up, and then we're going to be screwed. See, you hear the phone making all sorts of noises? So Gen Con has started and people are just going insane. But respect. I know, so my Facebook is just going absolutely insane. Facebook, Twitter, all of my things are just going nuts. Nuts! Alright, so let's make some solder. Let's set up one of these facilities. One of these devil horns to make just solder. That's it, 100% just solder. You want to go right here? You want to go up here? Up here's a little harder, but we could do it. Let's look at our map. So we're currently not using any of these devil horns for anything, bull horns for anything in particular, but we could definitely do that. Also, we started to square off and prepare for a second set of horns over here, or a third set of horns over here. I don't know if we'll need more than what we have. Yeah, let's just do right here. Alright, so let's get rid of the rocks and trees. Inside the work area, make sure it's all clear inside here. Alright. And then, let's see. There's our in. We just need to make a new one of these. Put it down and start collecting all the things that we need. So in this situation we need, what was it? Solder was tin, copper, and something else, right? So copper bars, let's get 10,000. Tin, let's get 10,000. And let's, was it silver, I think? I feel like it was silver, but we should probably look. Ah, it was silver. Look at us. Look at us with the memories. Okay. So now to request them, we've set them all for minus. And then we're going to change the title of this to LTN, manufacturing, solder. Did I spell solder? I feel like it's close, if not. SOLD. You bastard. LTN. Manufacturing. SOLDER. Alright, so this is the first situation where we're going to actually get some product here. Where is... Come on, trains. Bring me some stuffs. I almost feel like we need more trains. Also, I want to take a look through the science. Oh my gosh. I'm so not ready for some of this stuff. Electric boiler's cool. Strand casting. What is... There's so many more things. Advanced bronze. I have no idea what that even does. Oh, it looks like we can go straight to cobalt plate now. That's cool. Coolant. We probably need coolant for something. Oh my gosh, so many things. Look at all this. We can get ore processing 4, which now lets us make 2 even faster machines. No thanks. Here's our rocket fuel. It takes 0 solid fuel. Awesome. I built all this solid fuel thinking, well, I'm going to need it for the rocket fuel. Oh my gosh. Oh, this will be good. Titanium and nickel to make this directly. And then we can take the liquid stuff straight to plates. Like right now we're just bootstrapping that in, so. So what is do we already have a pile of this stuff while I was looking at something else? Nope. So what is going on? Why is this... This should be, say, minus a bunch. Probably because this is not hooked up to here. Hey, good morning, Connor. You're not showing up on my... There it is. There is a delay between the chat showing up like on YouTube or Twitch and then showing up in the restream chat box. Huh, okay. So what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Look at all these thousands of things that come from that. Also, I think we can build a way better suit of armor now, too. Sure, we'll make the tanks. Mini tanks. You know what? Screw it. This is an out only. Give me one of the in requester. That's an out. Here's an innie, right? Yeah, give me this innie. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need these. And I'll put that in later. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need this. Alright, so now can I please make the thing works? Alright, so we needed 10,000 copper ingot minus 10,000 copper ingot. We need 10,000 silver ingots, so minus 10,000 silver ingots. And we needed minus 10, right? 10? We already do 10? It's 10 copper and silver. And this train is LTN dash process solder I just want to like make 10,000 solder and just like boop, here's the solder for the bus. And we can make solder cable. Oh, we need water too. Oh, we don't need to make soldered coils. What are we building on the bus right now? The bus is solder plate is what's being sent down the bus. And that solder plate gets turned into solder almost on demand. But we were actually really short. We need to upgrade this bus too. I thought we were short on something when we were making... Oh, excuse me. Wasn't solder something we were struggling with down here? Whatever. I don't care. We're still making it. So where my damn train's at? Let's go! Trains! So what I'm thinking is putting a loop, adjusting it slightly to include one of these. Either at the top or down at the bottom, I'm not sure. Probably at the top. I don't think I care about gunships at all. Advanced Invar smelting. I guess we just go down this all this bronze stuff again. The thing has changed so much now with this other Angels. I updated all the mods on Monday and things are still weird. I'm gonna lose my S if I don't start seeing some trains over here. Are they all stuck in this corner again? No. Where are all the trains at? I'm like, there's two. There's one. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting silver ingots. Alright. Alright, we got some trains doing some things. Choo choo! What are you doing? What are you doing? You're dropping off some coal? Woot woot! More bronze smelting? Sure. Whatever. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got 5,000. Got 5,000 copper. Alright, so we have 5,000 copper. That means we know that we can make stuff work. Look at my trains. Look at my trains. They're woo-wooing. You guys gotta go all the way back around. That's kind of sad. Alright. So what else do we need for this process to make liquid solder? It's got to be made in a melter. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 melters. Should probably can get away with just a couple. One, two, three. Oh, look at that. See, that's how the train's supposed to work. Alright, so there's the tin. Boop, boop. Here is the copper. Boop, boop. Here is the silver. Boop, boop. Alright, sweet. So we can turn it and put them over here. You know what? I don't hate the idea of putting them over here, actually. All right. So let's see. Pick up, put down. Normal size. Long size. The longest. Okay. Let's see. Molten solder 3. Boop. I don't think we need that many. Maybe we can get by with this. Yeah. Let's see, get rid of these bars. Perfect. We have one pressure tank. Let's see. Let's make sure we have a one-way valve here. Boop. Nice. Alright, so now we have molten solder. Where do we want to go from here? Molten solder. So we can go solder coil. We can go... If we have coolant, we can make a lot of molten solder. We can go straight from liquid to actual solder. Or we can take the extra step and go to solder coils. So if we go from the liquid, which takes 80 to make 4. So each one takes 20. As opposed to 10. So this takes 4 solder cable. Oh my goodness. Angel, these ratios. Alright, so let's look at it. Let's do some maths. So if we go from molten solder to solder coil, it takes 80 to make 4. Or, what did I say, 20 a piece? Yeah. So then it takes 4 of those to make 16. So we're right back to 80. Ratios are fun. Also, hi, Angel. Welcome to the Mega Mods. You're giving me a migraine. The ratios are fine. It'd be a different story if I knew what the ratios were. Alright. So 80 turns into 16 solder. Whatever. It's fine. Let's do it. Let's do all the steps. We get our self-abuse journal out and well, or I don't have to barrel in water. Whatever, I have plenty of water. Bring me some water. Oh. Well, my goal is usually to give fun, but I guess migraine is something. Hey man, when you live in the migraine land that I live in, migraines and fun, they have to overlap. Now where is my bloody... There we go. So yeah, you and Nilaus have really inspired me to really punish myself with this campaign, playthrough, stream, YouTube series, whatever you want to call it. Ugh, I can never find anything. Oh, good. I'm glad conversation is spawning. Forget it. Water. Barrels. There we go. So I need, let's say, 5,000 water barrels. Okay. So from here, we're going to make solder cable in the... What is that? Is that a new icon that I don't know? Where's a process I do know? That icon looks different to me. Is my brain just not processing that correctly? Made in... Okay. Yeah, none of those look right to me. What? Let's look at it again. It's like brown with a thing in the middle. It's not. It can't be one of these because that's not how it works. It goes into a casting machine next, right? Let's see. I only contribute the models for atomic. I don't know about the stats. Oh. Okay, so if I want to go straight to there, I can. But that's a different machine. What machine is this? I just start slapping down machines until I find it, but I'm pretty sure I've got the general idea what most of the machines look like. What do I... There's one machine I don't use in anything, but I don't even see it. Oh, it's this doohickey. Strand casting. Thanks, Angel. I figured it out like 1 second before you said something. That would be why the machine looks different. So I literally updated your mods, or all the mods, on Tuesday, from, I don't know, like a month and a half. However long I've been doing this series, I'd never updated the mods. So, sure he did. Hey man, check the playback. I totally figured it out. Alright, well, we'll wait for 5 seconds for this to spit it out. Alright, I'm tired of waiting. Let's check Facebook or Twitter for more Gen Con news while we wait. Always be careful updating my mods. I might break stuff in between. I've heard that about you. I've heard that about you. Stone brick. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't update things very often because I want to make sure that they continue to work. So, yeah, I don't update things too often. What else did I have in the car that... Oh, probably all these train tracks. Okay. We need brass pipe. Oh, hey, you know what? Just because it'll be funny, put the car inside the airplane. Yeah. I'm easily amused. There's brass pipes in here. You're not requesting brass pipes, though. Make sure you have brass pipes in here for the future. Alright, let's go get back to work. Go grab some titanium pipe, I guess, too. Should probably add these to the list of things that need made. There's the titanium pipe, right? Yep. I will say I'm with Neil House on the new icons for steel in particular. Looks great. Wherever the hell it is. Much easier to tell apart than the other stuff. I have the same problem he did. Now I can't find anything. Alright. This is as much strand casting as we can get. Tungsten? Oh boy. The tungsten pipe. I don't think we're making tungsten pipe. You guys still working? You are not. Sorry, little... I want to have these be the best I can make them. So we're going to fly around and get all the things we need. Tungsten, tungsten plate, reinforced bricks. Okay. I don't care what my FPS does. You can just die in a fire, computer. If tungsten plates exist, they would be down here. Let's see. I know we're shipping it. There's the steel. How much easier it is to tell. We're seriously not training any tungsten in? Okay, seems odd. What else do we need? The reinforced bricks and the gears. We have a bunch of gears. Bricks over here in my little shitty concrete factory. We flew over a bunch of times. Alright, well, let's go get some tungsten. Here it is. Yeah. I need to get more lights. I usually run around with one of the light mods, but this airplane mod breaks it. So it's a little dark, so I apologize. We're almost there. I know it's like probably insanely dark. There we go. Got a pile of this. Get you to work. Alright. So we add brass pipes again. That's fine. We'll make it do with 3. I'm not like some of these other guys. I don't need the perfect ratios to make my life happy and worth meaning. I just need it to work. Alright, there we go. We can all see again. Look at us. We're the best. Alright, assuming we go here and then another set of machines. So yeah, we'll just, oh, we only have 3. Screw it. We'll just go right here. But I don't want to put it in at the top. That's fine. Hey Samius, do you mind showing off your LTM depot from just the map? I need an idea to build a large scale one. Sure. So I started off with a flawed philosophy of I wanted to be able to build these little grids, right? And the idea was that I would put a train depot and put inputs in on the top. And then I would have a depot that ran parallel and put things in here. Well, that whole philosophy seems really awesome when you're running off of belts and stuff. But when I found that if I started doing that with the LTN train stuff, I would be in real trouble. So then I started doing this. For example, where I basically worked my way across, where, you know, like I requested the bits, processed everything that I wanted across, and provided it over on the other side. This worked better, but was not working out as well as I would like. So then I tried this guy. This is attempting to use that square, right? So I moved the output down to the end. This works better, but it still has a lot of issues. So then I found this guy. It's what they call bull horns or devil horns or whatever. It still works on the similar philosophy of an input on one side and the output on the other side. But because it allows me to basically go like 2 inputs in the middle, and I can do an output on the top and an output on the bottom, it lets me kind of do a lot more work. Plus, the nice thing is I can set up smaller chains of robots for in the middle of them. So that's the general idea. And my whole philosophy is built around the idea that I have a couple of blueprints to kind of make this all work. So like I have what I call the devil horns, and everything's built on the 9x, or the idea that you're going to use the poles, the maximum distance, the tier 1 poles as a lines for a grid. So basically that's my whole concept. So I have this grid for the double horns, and then I have another one that's just the intersection in the middle. I am terrible at trains. The absolute worst. I just don't get them. I don't understand them, which is why I really like the LTN network. It works for me. My brain understands it. So I found this idea. I was just screwing around one day, and I found this idea of using the roundabout like this, and it works really well for me. I do. Each manufacturing area has its own bot network. So like this top horn, or top group of horns, has a network, and mostly that network is for like hauling the different water barrels around. So like they all need sulfuric acid, and that would be such a massive pain in the tits to pipe them all around. So instead the robots just fly them, the like acid barrels, empty barrels, water barrels, that kind of stuff around. It just makes life easier. So each network has like between 50 and 100 robots. This one looks like it's got 200 robots, but as you can see, almost all of them are just sitting there with the thumb on their bum. But this one actually does get quite busy because it's got all the sulfuric acid in the world, basically. So now that we're requesting water up here, and I can be annoyed that the water has not yet arrived. Why's the water barrels not arrived? Oh, is this them now? No. Where the frick frack are my water barrels? Did I click the wrong water barrels? No, that's the correct water barrels. Oh, also I have this. If I were to do it over again, I would, and I might still have to do this, but I would change it to where I can expand this to add more trains to it. I'm not sure how I would make that work exactly, but right now it holds one spot for every train that I have. Not that it really is necessary, because there's always enough places for the trains are always working. But if I wish I would have had the ability to add more, because I'd like to like double or triple the trains. Well, I said it's just a work in progress, trying to figure out best practices. And I learn a lot from guys like Neil House and Stejo and Arumba and all those guys. I try to watch as much of that stuff as I can. I need to bust into that different community and get to meet some of these guys, because a lot of the philosophies I think that can become core and turn into best practices. So, I still don't understand why I don't have any damn water down here. Like, really, mother trucker? Samius, there's water right there. No! It's the train's job to bring me water. Seriously though, train, what is going on? Why don't you copy the tracks on one side and paste it on the other side of the tracks? Oh, this? Yeah, I could do that. Just flip it over. I don't have the flip over mod. It was not working nicely with one of the mods that I had. But I totally could. That's a good idea, Connor. Then I could have like this little angel wings over here. That's a good idea. Still don't understand why I don't have any damn water. You're providing water, right? You think you have water? You do. You think you have water. These output signals I feel are unnecessary unless you're trying to lie to the system to think that you have more than what you actually have. For example, I actually need to stop lying to this computer that I have rubitite down here while I'm thinking about it. So they stop sending that down there. Is there a minimal threshold for... I think that's probably what that output is, but I'm requesting 5,000 water, so it should be more than 500 water in there, but I will double check. So also, let's stop being liars over here. Whatever, I'm not even gonna put that in anymore. If it's providing to the network, unless I'm going to lie to it and tell it I have more than what I have to just get it to come out, I'm not gonna put that in anymore. We also have some things that are not LTN. Like this is not an LTN depot over here, and probably needs to be converted. But I don't care. What are you guys doing? Oh, we got a delivery of this shit, didn't we? That should move over there. So the default threshold for the providing side is 1,000, so there's less than that, it will not be requested. So what I have found is by putting in a requester minimum, it just fucks things up. Get out of here. And there's 2,000 of these water barrels, so they should be coming. No supply supplying gold ore. Really? This guy's not replying? No, it's not. Maybe we do need to set up another sorting facility now. Because right now we're only really sorting rubitite, bombonium, and chromium. Which I'd like to continue putting those things in a line up here, but I don't want to have to landfill that mess in. And move all this stuff. This is really cool though. This is something I wish I would have known about earlier with the angel stuff. I don't know if you guys already know this, like your master Factorioman or not. I don't even feel like I'm a journeyman. But you can take the wood and turn it into this cellulose fiber. And then you can turn that cellulose fiber into methanol. And of course methanol can be turned into plastic. And that is awesome. Not only does it give you a way to get rid of all the trees that you end up tearing down, but like if you set up something crazy like this, yeah, you can do, like, there's a lot of plastic out there. That's really cool. That's a cool idea. I don't know if that works like that in real life. I assume it does. What the hell am I looking for now? Main base south, empty barrels. Crushed stone. Yeah, it is like bioplastic. It's actually very, very convenient. I wish I would have learned about it a lot earlier. But I thought I had downloaded all of the Angels mods at the time, but I apparently missed a couple. Like I didn't have the Angels Biochem installed. Ah! Alright, nope, there's a request coming. That's why it's yellow. I'm 10% positive that's why it's yellow. You, go get my damn water bottles. It's right there. Just go get it. Or not. Completely ignore my demands. Dirty cunts. Alright, fine. You win, video game. I'll just be a failure at life. No, Samius, don't do it. It's too late. I already decided to be a failure. I was thinking about using robots to fly it over, but I just realized if I can't get water barrels, I probably can't get empty barrels either. There's a train. What are you bringing? What are you bringing? Are you bringing me water barrels? You're bringing me nothing. You're bringing me... I hate you. I hate you, train. You got me all excited. Okay, fine. I guess there's a reason why I probably don't need that many. Probably just one actually. There it is. Created delivery from main base to coal. Yeah, I do. I need to double the trains. Okay. Okay. Connor, you're right. Let's do it. Let's double the trains. Just stand on the track and end it all. I cannot do it. I even got a thing so I can't get ran over. So I wasn't gonna get this airplane, this airplane mod. And oh no, that's you're going someplace else. You brought him water? Ah, it's pure water. Anyway, yeah, let's go double the trains. Let's just do it. You are 100% correct. Alright. So, I wish there was a mod. And maybe there is, and I just don't know what it is. But I would like it to auto-load, like, if you're in a vehicle, to automatically put stuff into the vehicle category. And then, like, when it so like an auto trash, but into the vehicle, right? And then the vehicle can leave little you know, if you want to, you can flag it like a vehicle to drop off little chests that are automatically set for deconstruction. Like when they cross into a... Like it starts out with an active provider and then it's an active provider, and then when the chest is empty, it deconstructs itself. So you'd have another tab over here, and it would be like wood over 1,000 or over 100, and then it just like poops it into an active provider whenever there's an opportunity to do so. You guys, oh, because you guys are gonna get those. Yeah, see these guys should not have things in there. Do you find 1-2 trains provide enough? I find that they're a hell of a lot easier for me to build than not. You know what? I was gonna make an angel wing, but I think that's gonna be too much of a pain in the ass. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Apparently, I'm not gonna do that. Where's my... Do I have a line segment literally anywhere? Here's a line segment. Don't run me over, bros. Anyway, I was telling a story earlier. That, are you guys coming from way over there to do that? I was telling the story earlier that I was driving the car and I got ran over. I got ran over because my car got ran over, and I got super pissed. So I went ahead and motivated to find that airplane mod, so I wouldn't have to deal with that shit anymore. This doesn't have any power. That should take care of all that, right? Why are you complaining? Oh yeah, those aren't getting made. Not sure why these aren't getting made. I thought they were getting made. The trains are like, he got out of his plane, kill him. You're not wrong. Please subscribe to me. So, the same thing, I always tell everybody the same thing. I'm a real jerk, and I have to check out your channel before I subscribe to you. That is just my way. So if you'd like to leave a link to your channel, I'll be happy to take a look. But you'll have to get in line, and I'm a lazy bastard, so I'd rather be making content than a lot of other stuff. So I know, right? Such a bastard. So yeah, I just don't blindly subscribe to things. I will be happy to check you out, though. And you're welcome to leave a link. As long as it's not pornographic or anything like that. I do try to stay reasonably PG-13. So please respect that. But otherwise, you can pretty much say or do whatever you like. Again, as long as you stay reasonably respectful to each other. It doesn't mean you can't be like, Angel, you're giving me a migraine, but which is great. Like, I finally get Angel in my channel, and I complain about the fact that some of his mods are overly complicated for my poor little brain, and he's like, but I try to make it fun, and I'm like, no, I can't believe I finally disrespected the mod designer I really like. Oh, totes random. Alright, so let's see if we actually got some... Oh, you know what? I made places for the trains to go. I didn't make any trains. Let's make some trains. I have a feeling though Angel's used to it. Can we vote on the pornographic thing? Nope. This is not a democracy here on my channel. It's unfortunately that's just not how that works here. What am I looking for? Engines, right? I love how the plane flies backwards. I don't think that should be a thing. The plane should be forward only. Or there should be jets on both sides. Alright. Trains. Don't we have some better trains? We do have better trains, but they all take... Okay, it all starts with engines, though. How many trains do we need? We added 6. Boom. Done. Did it. 6 more trains. Cargo wagon Mark 3. So we need titanium bearings. Empty cargo wagon Mark 1s. What do they need? Steel plate. Oh, sorry. You guys wanted to do something. Why would you leave your plane? Because I'm deeply stupid. That's why. This icon's so much better. Alright. Need 12 of these. 5. What are we... Now what are we missing? Iron gear wheels. We are not a heathen. We are not a heathen. Seriously, I have a box of bloody gear. There we go. Alright, so... Now what are we missing? Five, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Invar. Okay, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. Now we're actually... Invar is far enough away that I'll grab my plane. I do love this thing. Just wish it gave more light. Whoever designed the plane mod, it's too dark. Put some external lights. Love, real pilot. Alright, so we still have... Boom. Alright, did it. Does the plane go faster on concrete? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we got somewhere in this vicinity at 10, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. A little bit. I mean, just from my crude maths and counting, I would say it's a little bit. A little bit. All right. Let's see. Now, how do I tell it to go to a depot. No, not a depot. I go to an LTN depot and tell inactivity. Right? Double the train tracks, Samius. Nothing bad can happen to you there. You probably won't die. Mostly, probably. LTN depot. Inactivity, go. It's mostly safe. This is where my 2-lane train tracks don't keep up anymore. Wait. Shit, I made twice as many cars as I needed, didn't I? Damn it. Are you mark 1? Come here. Come here. Don't run away. Don't run away. Oh, no. You can't just replace train cars? Fine. Alright, well, time for the universal Samius solution. There you go. Problem solved. Oh, look at that! Look at that! LP in sulfur water barrels to LP in solder. 1,205 water barrels. I'm trying to figure out how to set up a road also. Road and like lights. Probably on this path right here. Which is probably a good thing that I decided to go ahead and build this factory right here. Right where my road would go. It's good planning. Bloody idiot. Alright, let's move this down. Alright, Sotor Doohickey. El Excelente. So, another thing that I do, which is probably wrong, but I do it, is I put stuff from the big depot, the big response, into a... Hey, I found it. You're going way too quick there, buddy. Probably like 20. How many did you put in there already? Yeah, like 10,000. There you go. This way the train doesn't constantly like go insane. And it looks like it needs it to be 30. Okay. Whatever. One-way valve. I really like these one-way valves too. I don't think I did before, but I do now. I probably didn't need that. I probably could have done something else, but what can I say? Consistency, not my skill. We'll do one of these. Let's see, I think we're going to have the out train be on this side. You know what? Screw it. I don't know how long it's going to take for this train to actually come get these barrels, so maybe this is something I need to start doing too, is to just make one big hours logistics chest warehouse someplace. In and out. It's fine. They're there and they're down. Oh wow, that looks sweet. I'm not sure where this lava is coming from, but looks good. Where do we... Okay. See? The phone just makes noise now. set up our give to the network warehouse. LTN network. What else are we missing? That all looks hooked up to me. Oh, there's no power from there to there. Okay. There you go. So this is going to be LTN solder, except instead of P for process, it's going to be M for manufactured. So then we need to skip a few. How much solder? Yeah, it's in. Probably 10,000. And then we'll need barrels to go in there. So request. That is not a request for chest. Request empty barrels. Actually, we don't want that at all. So over here, right here, we do a thing that's actually really cool. And we're gonna set that up. We'll fit right here. Boop, boop, boop. And I'll explain it for those of you who don't know, but I imagine probably most of you guys know. But we're gonna put 5,000 barrels in there. We need a doohickey. One of these. Okay, so for those of you who have never seen this before, this is something I've kind of learned. Is this actually hooked up to that chest? It is not. There we go. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so this is something that I was trying to figure out before, and I think, again, something I kind of learned from Neil House a little bit. But basically, this chest is set up to set requests from the pole, from the wire input, right? So what we have going on here is I'm requesting 5,000 empty barrels into this chest, right? So this thing's saying 5,000, but then I'm taking the contents of this, which is 10, putting it on this pole, inverting it by multiplying it times -1 and outputting it again and sending it back to this pole. So this signal will actually change based off the number of that item in here. And it works for anything. So like if I wanted to tell it, what's something I have a bunch of right now? I got a bunch of iron gear wheels. So if I told it iron gear wheels, right, and I told it put 20 in, right, and I put so now it's got its 24 iron gear wheels in there, right? So we're no longer requesting iron gear wheels. But if I take them back out, boop, automatically gets re-requested. That is super convenient for those of you who have never done that before. So again, to do it, it's really easy. You have a line.
So you have the contents of whatever it is, the chest, the warehouse, whatever you're looking at, coming in down here. You invert it. By taking the entirety of the contents of the chest times the -1, just to flip it over. Then you output everything. So from here into there, and then from here out to here. And then you just plug that into the positive number you're getting from the constant accumulator that you're setting. Again, I know I have a bunch of these. Alright, take that positive number and plug it into that pole. And boom, now you can see the signal is the opposite. That's sweet. That's something that I finally kind of got in the last week or so, and I use it a lot. To be fair. Alright, where's the rest of my gears? Okay, I got them all. So as that gets eaten, that'll go away. We didn't have to belt this over. We could use the robots to do it, but I like to use belts whenever possible. I'm still weird like that. Now I've decided this is just easier to load balance. I'll just put 2 there. 1 feeds each side of the belt and be done with it. Okay, so what's going on? We're out of water. Oh, hey, I guess this chest should probably request some water barrels, huh? What was that train doing? Alright, so you are providing the things. See, I'm not even sure this needs an accumulator, to be honest. I think you probably only need the accumulator down here if you want to set some minimums or whatever. I think the rest of the time it just doesn't matter. Huh. Oh no, that's solder cable. That's not the thing that we want to do at all. Boop. Then we broke everything. So we're real good Factorio players. We do it all the different ways. Oh, those are my construction bots. Your shitty purple robots. There they are. Like, it's not my fault you're dumb. Thanks, right? You can also set a type of train, for example, to have one for fluids. I know. I haven't done that yet because I don't want to. I'm afraid the trains are going to get crazy. So I'd rather just barrel it, and send it out in barrels currently. Alright, so this needs to be changed to shorter coils. And we need a way less soldered cables right now. I need 2,000. So I like to make sure I provide everything back to the LTN network. Even if it's not something that I think I'm going to use. Okay, what are you trying to do? I didn't even see you pick anything. That's probably like all the requests for water trying to get there that was not there before. Okay, so that thing shouldn't take very long to fill up. And then we'll make some shorter. And those are in just these, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Make actual solder. What's the time on this? Oh, never mind. We don't need 4. We don't need 4. We barely need 2. That side. This side, L power, oops, everything goes in a buffer. This is why I ride in a plane. I don't have enough shields for this stuff. Alright, except you are actually solder and you are actually 10,000. There we go. Well, anybody have any other questions, comments, suggestions that we can talk about while I try to figure out what I want to do next besides requests? Solder into probably the south input, I'm thinking. I'll talk about anything. I literally don't care. As long as we can keep it PG-13. I'm in my plane. Wait, can you? No. The plane doesn't change color based off of your color. That's a flaw. That's a design flaw if I've ever seen one. Alright, I think this is my request area, right? Yeah. So let's see. Let's give you... Okay, so this... Oh wait, no. This is set up... Why is it set up like this? Oh, this is always going to do that. Is there a list somewhere with the mods I'm using? Yes, actually. Samus bot, can you be a dandy and wake up? So I have an Unk bot that should tell me things, or tell you guys things. But he is apparently sleeping. Because I don't remember to turn him on. Alright, so Samus bot bang mods, please. I think it's mods. There we go. Alright, so that'll show up in the Twitch chat, but not for you guys. So let me grab that. Grab that URL. Boop. And paste it to all the chats. There you go. That should work. But basically it's a Dropbox folder with all of the current and up-to-date mods that I'm using as I'm using them. Let's see. Good morning, Tech. Never mind, it was before, like you said, the comments have a delay. Yeah, if I do a better job of, like, watching just the YouTube, like, so YouTube has a delay with the video, Restream has a delay with everybody, and so then Restream eventually throws it up. It's a thing. Pulled the link from Discord. Good. I'm glad you figured out the Discord. You're the Discord master. You're the master of the Discord. So I think what we actually want to do is we want to do the same. Let's think for a second. We want to request. Let's use our noggin and let's think this through, because we're not, to contrary popular beliefs, not El Stupido. Alright. So let's put a... Oh, wait, never mind. This is already a negative number, right? Never mind. We'll just do this. Connect. I can't connect this warehouse. I connect here to here. I'd rather, however, this warehouse not count for that. But they're taking these pretty quickly, so. Although, if I'm doing... Okay, here's a thought. I have a feeling this is going to get real nasty. Okay, so this gives me a positive number, right? The Logistic Train Networks wants a negative number. So the content of this thing plus that should equal out the demand. Okay. I think that works. So now it'll give me 5,000 solder, but it'll just see what's in here, and then it'll even out, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, he went silent when he said there's an idea. I wanted to set the train network to request the correct amount, but I want to put it, I want to get it out of this warehouse because I want to make sure this warehouse stays available for inputs. And I want to move it into the storage warehouse because it's just infinitely bigger, right? But I don't want to make the train request the storage warehouse because I want to keep everything up. My problem is that I want to make sure that we keep the water barrels high. The empty barrels high, because I want to continue to get the water barrels out of the system. But I don't want to be getting crazy. Is it? I think that all kind of make some sense a little bit, almost. Also, let's step this up to 500. So what I really wanted to do was I really wanted to just say, just give me the outputs of the things that are not water barrels. But I couldn't figure out a convenient way to say everything but water barrels. I could say individual things, so I could do that. I could say, give me just the value of the solder, which will work fine for the solder problem, but it would not work for the next thing, right? Without having to set up another arithmetic accumulator and blah blah blah. Okay, so we have the demand, we have the trains. How much? There it goes. There it goes. Off goes materials. I still can't believe I've not changed this. This one is bloody right here. This one still has a wrong name. Whatever. My lack of sleep is starting to catch up. Alright, we have 15,000. You're supposed to stop at 10,000. What's going on? Why are we still... One, why is it still inputting if this is an accurate count of 16,000? Oh no, is something touching something that it shouldn't be touching? Is it because this is multiplying it back, so it's negative? Then why is this one working? I'm so confused. The one thing I thought I understood was belts and this system to stop things from moving. Alright, solder less than 10,000. Oh my god. So what did I do? How did I break this? This should always be outputting the value. Right here. This shouldn't be inverting it or doing anything crazy. So why is this cable for this solder screwy? Well, I guess I can just tell it where... No, that's not gonna work. I really don't understand why it's messed up. That is totally wrong. Again, it's like it got flipped. This output signal doesn't touch that. Why is it acting like it is? All right, let's disconnect that from there. Put a pole right here. I'm not crazy, right? This should work. Solder is less than or equal to 10,000. Work. This statement is definitely not true. It is definitely more than 10,000. So it should stop working. But if I flip it around and say if solder is greater than 10,000, the statement is false. All right, you know what? Let's look over here. How much is in here right now? 6,000. So let's as long as solder is less than or equal to 7,000, you may work. .1. Yeah, it doesn't care. Alright, let's change it to anything. Now it stops. Huh. I think I found a bug. Angels, if you're still there. Alright, so let's change you from that solder to anything. I gotta be screwing it up. I just gotta be, because it worked there. This has gotta be a me problem. Anything. just fine a second ago. Fine, forget it. I don't even care now. I'll just turn it off. I feel like... Okay. Instead of doing everything, let's just output the barrels. And see if that fixes it. See if I broke it when I did it. It doesn't seem to care. Let's turn it off. I don't care. I'm over it. Let's go check out, see if they actually started to arrive. Why are we delivering 500 Bobmonium? Seems weird. How's Crotinium storage? Looks fine. Still haven't got a delivery for this solder. Let's see. Looking for PM solder. I don't see it. Instead, we're getting a bunch of little requests from Solderland. The thing I don't understand is when you put a new request in, it doesn't seem to, it doesn't prioritize that request. Well, we'll give it a second and see if we start getting solder. What's going on over here? This guy's full. That guy's full. Get good, son. Go. How many? We have 15,000 logistics robots Mark 1 in the system, so try to get that fixed. Try to get that fixed just a little bit. Yeah, seems strong. Alright, what else do we want to do before we log off for the day? Oh, I was going to check this solder demand. We're still meeting all of our... These guys are all pieced out. Seems alright. Well, I think we'll probably take a break here. And scream at the computer for not bringing us our bloody solder wire. Try to figure out why it doesn't act like it's giving us the correct amount either. It's got to be something to do with that inverter. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just request them all there and then... Alright, let's try that first. Let's try one more thing before we leave, because I want this to work. Would I consider... Oh, jeez. Sure. Maybe, like, I guess. Oh! 154 hours, 19 minutes. In a plane, so I couldn't get ran over by a damn train. Well, at least next time someone asks me how many hours I've been playing, we'll know. Around 160 hours. What is 160 hours? Like in a useful time container. Oh, shit. I've been playing this almost a week. 6.66666666666666666.7 shenanigans. All right. No, I do want to be over here. All right. Let's take all this out. Boop, boop, boop. You request as much as you can cram in there, little guy. But you only work when empty barrels. How many are in there? Less than 1,000. Alright. Now, does this work? No, not at all. Fine. You're done. You're done here. Okay. So my friend Dan has asked me a question. Kind of out of, sort of out of the blue, but not really out of the blue. He says, would you consider doing an hour group class about current events for homeschoolers? I know I would like Riley to listen to me. To you. He's talking to me. I don't know how many others. So he doesn't know how many other kids that he would like me to listen, or would like them to listen to me. But, yeah. So there we go. So I say sure, maybe, I guess. And he says, think about it. We both know that news is generally a one-sided information. So, Apparently, when I ranted off the other day, he was on board. Alright, so I'm going to try... Because this is really irritating the hell out of me. That is too far away. I lied. Go back in there. You go in there. You guys go in there. I'm not real sure why this particular material doesn't seem to want to work. Let's change you. Let's change you to solder. They just don't seem to care, do they? These two materials, they just give zero shits. How about everything? Alright. Let's take it down a notch. Alright, so we're at 24 points, so 27. Yeah, that's definitely more than that, right? 24 plus 3 is 27, so this literally gives no shits. But it stops there. Stops for 20,000. I got nothing. I don't know why it's not working or is working or had worked or anything. Alright. Well, like I said, I think we're going to wrap things up for this morning. I don't know if I'll be back after lunch or if I'm going to play Hots with Witty or what exactly I want to do. The only thing I know for sure that I want to do is I actually want to go ahead and grab a bunch of this. We're going to throw it into the system just to see if it's getting grabbed and nabbed and pulled around. It should be. And then we'll see if it comes over. So weird. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Like I said, I think we'll be back later today for sure. I wanna scroll through all the different Gen Con news though and get some idea what's going on, and then kinda see what else is happening out in the world, especially if I'm gonna end up being a current event homeschool teacher. I don't know. We'll see. This is weird. But, yeah. Lots of weirdness out there right now. Not just with my brain going, I don't understand. Alright, so main base south, 10,000 empty water barrels. Give it another 2 seconds here. See if it cycles through and finds the solder. Maybe the solder is just broken. I also don't understand what... Oh, that's right. Because I died after I pulled these out. And I may have to just redo that whole... This whole train station may have to get reworked. That all looks right to me. Providing 24,000 solder to the system. And it's... Now, is it getting these train barrels actually? Are these water barrels? Follow the green wire, follow the green wire. Yeah, I mean, it's all hooked up, right? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, twitch.tv/SamusGrobo if you're watching this video later on youtube.com/SamusGrobo. No station supplying solder found. Alright, so the demand is there, but the station is gooey. Let's look one more time. Let's look one more time. So it's definitely asking for solder. Definitely asking for solder. So many days away. I thought about doing the teleporter thing just so I can... It seems alright. Alright, well let's hook up one of the... Let's hook this up. Does everything magically work now? Did I need this in there? So I thought maybe I did not need this constant accumulator to tell it things, but I'm beginning to think I was wrong. Maybe I do need it. I mean, I clearly don't need it to tell it like minimum amounts or train sizes or any of that stuff, but and this coolant is gonna kill me probably. Whee! Give it one more minute. Come on. Actually, you know what? While we wait, let's just get in our car. Once ran over, twice shot. Oh, it's getting dark, though. Looking for titanium and tungsten. It didn't find any. That's the raw stuff. Is it not working because copper is... No, it's not totally full. Why isn't this... Oh, we're out of whatever this acid is what's wrong. That's some sort of acid. It seems odd to me. Where's that acid at? It's one of these. Okay, no station applying hydrogen chlorine gas barrel found. Hydrant up here. Yeah, this guy. Now it is a little thin. Why is it thin? The chlorine gas is low. Why is the chlorine gas low? The saline water's low. Why is the saline water? Why is the saline water low? These guys are barely trucking along. Yeah, these guys are putting out everything they got and it's still not keeping up. I think we'll have to go down and see if we can't beacon this. And all I want to do is go have lunch now. And I'm keeping myself distracted with a million other things beside lunch, which is probably good. But I don't like it when things are stuck. There's definitely no way though. Still no station supplying solder found. I'll look at this real quick. There's 150 or 500 of them there. You guys take these? No, just speed modules. They have an afterburner thing that you can do to go faster. I have to look and see what it takes for that. Because we are flying all over an awful lot right now. Hydroplant Mark 2's going 1 million years faster. Catch up on all the research again. So there's 480. Oh wait, that's not that acid. This is the acid. Alright, so this is actually not doing that hot. And that's because it needs this chlorine gas. And there's no splitter, so everything's going into this and nothing's going into that. Alright, let's take this down to 250. So now this should not want to work anymore. So 100% of it should go over here. What? We need Electrum now? Okay. You don't. Yeah, mean, this guy's trying. Okay, so that's not such a big deal. But still, I don't understand why the station is not providing the... whatever the other thing is. Also, we have the ability now to mine that out and get it gone. Yeah, that needed to be doubled. Alright, we have one more chain of science down. Rocket fuel. Every day we're making the rocket fuel. I guess we'll try telling it is a provider station. Rocket silo! Here we go, baby. We'll tell it to provide up to 1,000. How about you take the button I push? Man, this is so aggravating. Like, we're definitely eating this stuff, which is good. I'm glad we're eating it, but I would like to get this fixed. I want this to get sent to the main base. I really don't understand what it is I'm doing wrong. Like, it should come get these water barrels, and it should come... it should come get this solder. I mean, all this solder is the same now, so I really don't understand why it's acting screwy. Yes, now there's 1,000 barrels in here. Huh. Something should... We're recycling. Slag, rubitite, slag again. Coal, come on. Check this station again for... copper ingots. At least we're in the right area. Ammonium, which is over there, but that's fine. I have train sitting at the depot. Alright, so here's another train rolling into the station. More slag. No tungsten, no titanium. Which is fine, we'll deal with that in a second. Hydrochloric acid. It's coming from the titanium. It's pulling empty barrels out of there. Tinning it, steel plates, crushed stone, no steel, no silver. But steel seems weird. There should be steel plate. These machines. This, okay. This is a supply station that is working. Oh, I think that's the one that we already copied. God, I'm gonna get this fixed or it's gonna kill me. Alright, here's one that I also know works. Needs a different name. LTN-P-Sawdor. It says it's purple. Oh, sorry, you're not supposed to be P, you're supposed to be M. You're manufactured solder. So you're telling the system that you have 2,000. This is not hooked up at all. And it's working just fine. So that's where the silver comes from. So I know this train station works. Nickel, lead. Come on. Fire off the thing. Show me this is working. I'm trying to see the depots so I can see when the things are going to come in. Silver ingots, which this has got the wrong name. Copper, crotonium, limestone. There's still 3 trains sitting there. Come on, fire through. Tin, slag, rubitite, man. Bobmonium. Give me one more shot. Give me one more. Come on. At least tell me you can't find the station looking for it. Or maybe it's not looking for it. Maybe it. Did it actually fill up? No, those are the ones that I manually put over there. But we are calling for it now. They do want them. Sapphirite, empty barrels. It is looking for 10,000. Be in that box. Man, I'm seriously getting annoyed right now. Okay, it. Grrr. Grrr. Also, the steel is broken again. Fine. I'm just gonna tell it. I'm just gonna tell it that we have 10,000 of this. We have 10,000. I'm gonna read all that. Okay, so whatever it is, the content of this warehouse is not coming out correctly. Whatever is going on. Looks like a frustrating mod. I don't think it's the mod. See, it's the same thing right here. These guys want to put... They want to put solder in there, but they can't find this solder. It's not the mod. It's something to do with the solder that's messed up. I know what it's outputting. The solder is not registering correctly. Angel said that he sometimes breaks things when he was in the chat a little bit earlier. I have a feeling this solder is just broken. It's like I can't do my usual trick to stop the solder from going in either. So I don't think it's the mod that's the problem. See, like, let's fly over there and see if it pulls them out of the train. Yeah, it takes it out of the train, but it wouldn't put it into the train, so that's kind of odd. But this arm right here, just set to move the solder, doesn't detect that there's solder in this warehouse. There's something screwy with this solder. It's not the LTN mod. Now I feel a little better. I'll have to figure out a workaround later, I guess. After I eat, because I'm going to destroy something. Consume its flesh, for sure. I put a bunch of chicken in the solar oven along with a pot roast. So I'm really looking... The chicken should be done. The pot roast probably not. But I'm really looking forward to the chicken. Hopefully it is done.
How does it normally take, like 4 hours to do it?
What normally... What are you asking about?
To cook the chicken? About 4 hours and then you
Depends on how much sun. Like it could take as little as 2 hours. Oh, this is... Did I lose the capability to make spools of steel? I guess I did. Also, hi Ben.
Hello.
Have you been hanging out for a while?
Basically off for lunch. And then going back to classes.
Okay. Well, I figured out what the steel is. There's a whole new recipe that needs to go through the, what did you say this was? Strand casting process. So we're gonna, okay. Well, on the plus side, we have a laundry list of new things we need to do. On the downside, we have a laundry list of new things to do besides continuing figuring out what the hell to do next. So it's good though. I like it. Feels good. Feels good to be under fire. It does not feel good to be hungry, so I'm gonna fix that. Everyone watching, thank you very much. Again, special thanks to our sponsors. This time I'm actually going to do a closing and close. So if you're watching this video on youtube.com/SamusGarobo, I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you do at YouTube. And check us out live, twitch.tv/SamusGarobo, for frustrating videos like today. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you as soon as I finish consuming the flesh of some dead animals. Peace!